Mr. Tripp Keeffe. He's a senior at Little Belgian High School and serves as president of the Senior Beta Club. He is now the student body president at Little Belgian High School and attended an international leadership conference at Harvard University. Mr. Keeffe lives here in Elgin and is a former student of Blaney Elementary School and Stover Middle School. He has one brother, Tripp Keeffe, and is a 5th grade student here at Blaney. Let's welcome Mr. Tripp Keeffe.
It is a distinct honor to have been asked to speak here today, not only because I'm speaking to the future leaders of this school, this community, this state, and this country, but also because I'm speaking to the parents that helped build them into the people they are today and the people they're going to be. And so today I'd like to talk about what makes a leader. And to me, what makes a leader is perspective. And to define this concept of perspective and how it can contribute to your ability to serve and to lead, I'm going to also issue 3 challenges to the students here today. The first challenge is to change your perspective of failure. When you look at failure, you think typically that it's crushing and that it's permanent and that you've lost. And that's the wrong way to look at it, in my opinion. I've found that failure is an opportunity to better yourself and to become a more complete person. And an example of that is I was not always somebody who would be willing to speak to some 50-odd parents and students. That would terrify me. Speak at something like this, I would say no, that was terrifying. And I actually ran to be president of the Beta Club in middle school, and I lost tremendously. And I ran to be on the middle school student council, and I lost. But at first, that hurt me very much, and I thought that it was the end of the world, and that I just wasn't meant to be the kind of person that would lead other students. But I changed my perspective on that, and I kept trying, and I decided, I'll look at what I did wrong, and I'll better myself in that way, and then next time I try, I'll do better. To where I am today as not only the president of the Beta Club at the high school, but the president of the student body at the high school. My second challenge is to always remember where you come from and to stay humble. Because, like I said, I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm more successful than I thought I would be at this point. However, I don't forget that I used to be that kid who lost and was crushed by it and went home crying because I wasn't the Beta Club president that I ran to be. And you have to remember this because we're all people and we all go through the same struggles and we all try and fail and pick ourselves up and move on. And so it's important to remember that you are accomplished. That is indisputable, but that does not make you better than your fellow peers. It's important to keep that humility because that's what people look up to and that helps you to be a better leader. The final challenge I'd like to issue to you is to push yourselves and go outside your comfort zone. Because when I ran to be president of Beta Club in middle school, like I discussed earlier, that wasn't really my idea. That was my mom over here. She was like, you might as well do it. Okay. And so I did it, but that made me very uncomfortable. I had to give a speech to the Beta Club, and I had trouble. By putting myself out there and pushing myself beyond what I was comfortable with, I broadened my horizons and I became a better person for it. And I'm so thankful that my mom pushed me into doing that. And that's another lesson, by the way. Always be thankful for the work your parents put into making you great people because they really do quite a bit. And so I encourage you to remember these 3 things as you go on. And if you do that, then I have no doubt that the success you've already shown up to this point will continue, and you will grow to be the leaders of the schools you're in, the communities you're in, the states, the nations, and the world. Thank you.